It is, she's just using the shot that's given to her.
Caroline Barnes serves, and it was set up beautifully by Bishop Forokur.
And for more on that, we're going to send it down to the third member of our team, Allie Cohen. Take it away, Allie.
Thanks for that, Marin and Brian. After Michigan State's victories against Belmont and Syracuse yesterday, head coach Leah Johnson reached 200 career wins.
Some of the more elite players might take that and whip it back, going against the flow of the play.
Another solo stop by Amani MacArthur.
Yeah, take a look at this. She's just patient, reads, and then presses. And
bowling before a match, what else would you want to do, right?
Well, she said she had to avoid chipping a nail, though. That was the one thing. That was the one negative. There's a big rip off of the outside for Taylor Hold'em.
Is able to elevate and take advantage of the middle blocker on the other side.
So big for Shane Davis, and we'll get into that a little bit more throughout this game.
Long serve from deep. Rousseau tries to dump it, no dice. And Hold'em finds a soft spot. Shannon Wright were in the same place.
Yeah, I mean, and she was integrated in this system slowly but surely. It's worked out in a big way. And MacArthur, she had a really good game against Northwestern, gets the block up front, and it's 2-0 Michigan State.
That's exactly what MacArthur did there. She knew as soon as Niambio jumps, I'm going to jump on the other side as well.
Now Lex tries to go off hands. Grace Kelly has that turned back. Great effort by Bishop, keeping it alive. Bishop, beautifully done with the dump it.
Making some defensive efforts and then finishing it off with that setter kill, but risking her body there. And then right here, a two-handed setter dump when she's in the back row.
Looked like their normal selves here in this third set, hitting 357. And trying to see their way to a fourth set. Wow! Are you serious with that power from Aaliyah Moore?
Serve now for the Spartans. Make a block party behind her there. Holden taps it over. Nice dig there. A joust at the net, won by the Spartans. Set up for Jacoin.
Right side of the courts. Drops a nice serve in, gets Michigan State a little out of system. And
Michigan State looking to win its fourth straight match. Buckeyes trying to take back-to-back matches. And away we go from the Cavelli Center. Julia Bishop off to Amani MacArthur.
Belmont made it interesting in the second set, but Michigan State was able to pull away late, and they're continuing that into this second match. Nice dig by Swing. And Hold'em punches it home.
Been on today, just going up and attacking that ball.
Michigan State keeps its momentum.
This time it will be Maddie May, the 5'10 sophomore from Winterville, North Carolina, to serve. Some trouble receiving it there. Hold'em. UNC gonna bump it up. Setting up front and blocked. Hold'em comes up in a big way. Another big-time point for Michigan State to split the lead.
So they're going to keep going back to them and trying to give them opportunities to score and become part of the game.
Speaking of middles, how about that swing from Amani MacArthur?
Here's Schaffmaster again. She went for that same back right spot. Here's Grote, takes a swing on the right side, and she was blocked.
Said earlier, is an alumni celebration with so many alumni here cheering on. And earlier this week,
she's a big producer.
Ashburn, the serve across. And Amani MacArthur starts it off.
That might be the most imposing tandem at the Big Ten level here in this 2023-2024 season. Grace Kelly along the line. Cameron Hanna overpass, and Evie DeZima is not going to miss.
Huge part of this Michigan State team.
MacArthur down. And they secure the point for the Spartans, 1-1.
Just absolutely dominant so far. She's a huge...
On the opposing side for Iowa, Delaney McSweeney, 6'7", sent over by Buechner.
Duzema finishes it off for the Spartans.
Front lines go down as we get a great look here at that kill.
Duzema brings the energy.
Getting the Spartans underway.
And there's Kulig. And see how they can turn things in their favor here.
Going out to the near side for Kelly, and Kelly finds the line there. Fantastic placement from Grace Kelly for the kill.
See Evie Duzema in the middle there. Tashevska tapped that one over. Duzema was an outside hitter for Michigan State last year. This time in the middle. And a strong kill from that far side. There is Richardson to serve. Stanishevska gets involved.
What a
cross-court kill. Now the libero, Lexi Rodriguez, serves it over. Cameron Berger to MacArthur. Puts it home once again, second kill.
Penn State wants to start off faster than they have in the past, and that means good passing so they can get their defense going, but their middle is going as well.
Michigan State also trying to get its middles going here early on. You saw MacArthur with the opportunity. Bishop runs the middle again, and a good kill. Monty MacArthur.
4-0 Illini here in set 3 as Bishop dumps it over herself, and that'll finally be the first Spartan point, and they needed that one.
And what a block there from Michigan State. And Duzema getting up there for the block, assisted by MacArthur.
Low, and as a result, easy point for State.
Evie Duzema was in on that play.
You're going to see she's up and over and reaching her.
She's hitting 355. Very efficient number for her position. And Michigan State has a pretty good one out there too.
Right sides, but what makes Aaliyah Moore so special, she gets up so fast and she has such an
Hernandez continues a run, and another tough serve right on Hold'em. Wright digs it out. San Giacomo blocked back, kept alive by Hernandez. Yosia on the dig. Out for Moore, and she puts it over the top of the block and down. Most efficient hitter, Michigan State's, in their 5-set loss to Illinois.
Players on this Michigan State roster, 5 to be exact for Leah Johnson. That's been a big factor for her as MacArthur gets it in, another kill for her.
Julia Bishop, the starting setter, will start things off at Breslin. A great crowd on hand to see if the Spartans can complete this season sweep for the first time since 2006, immediately getting the Wolverines out of system. They go up the middle. And a block will start things off for Michigan State. A big play
there by Amani MacArthur to get up with Taylor Hold'em, press over the net. It's an out-of-system ball for Johnson on the other side.
And they're their team's best hitters. Kinkilla, 303 on the season. She crossed the 300 kill mark last night in the loss with a dozen kills. They go to the freshman Hartman. Michigan State turns it away. Free ball for Sparty. MacArthur down the middle.
Out of the timeout, Taylor Anderson to serve for Purdue. Off the block, that one set up for Kulig.
Again, ranked 17th nationally in serving. Ortega. Moravec. And back and forth we go. Grace Kelly.
Murphy has of where the attacker is going to go. She has a great, court vision. She's able to get herself in great placement.
Diving save by Tooman and a back bump by Ragler. Here's Aaliyah Moore, rolls it through.
There was that second set where Michigan State was up 12-2, and then Belmont made it a little bit interesting. But as you said, they have taken advantage early and tried keeping their footing on the gas.
Cameron Berger dumps it over.
6-foot freshman going to serve for MSU. Trying to keep on growing that lead. This is a tough play right there, and Hold'em gets the kill, little dump down on this MSU team.
Every time Michigan State.
2 kills on 4 swings for Krause here early on. Right up by Beeson, and then the dive by Rodriguez, tipped over by Jackson. And nothing easy right now for the Spartans. But there's the big block with that right hand by Taylor Hold'em.
On through the season, some of the teams have capitalized on that, knowing her tendencies. And if she can see the block sooner, she can.
Which is a big deal in Michigan, between Michigan State and Michigan.
Schaffmaster with the dig, and here's Grote on the right side. She takes a swing. Couldn't tell if that was blocked or if it went into the tape, but.
Right, we'll take another look at that.
Yep, block from Duzema. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, and for Michigan State, serving is going to be everything.
A block down, and the Spartans with some early momentum.
A good start, obviously, to this match. Big block up front, MacArthur.
Great look at rec call, a great crowd here tonight. Students starting to head out of town for the holiday break coming up. Nittany Lions by 2, Michigan State needing a point, and that is buried by Michigan State.
Just doing her part to keep her stat sheet clean and set up this powerful Michigan State offense.
Dowler, Ivy, walked at the front line. Evie Duzema comes up with a big one for the Spartans. To the front line, sent over by Stanishevska, popped up by Cole. Darling, Moravec looking to finish it off. Yosia has different plans. Hold'em. Mateo sends over to Buettner. Yosia after a beautiful dig by Stanishevska. Hold'em looking to finish it off. Front lines battling. Hold'em combines with Kulig for the block.
As here she is now with the serve. Bishop trying to set up Kulig once again, and dug out well by Gary. Going to hold him again, and she gets the kill there. And last night, the Spartans lost to Indiana. As I mentioned, they struggled with errors. We will see how they do tonight. Spartan defense staying strong thus far. Hold'em goes cross court. Meisner with the first touch, now Yosia to Hold'em. Hold'em blocked up front. Yosia with the overhead. Now into the hands of the Boilermakers. Going to the near side, and Hold'em gets the block up front. Lourdes Myers for Purdue was trying to go over.
As well as she is offensively, she's great defensively as well. I mean, you can see there she.
Yosia to serve. Good block. Stanishevska with the denial. Stanishevska does it cleanly. For the second time, it was popped back to the Michigan State side, but a nice job by Worthington to keep it alive. Taylor Hold'em with the kill. Had to use all of that 5-4 frame to keep it up in the air. Denial by Taylor Hold'em.
Taylor Hold'em, the freshman, is serving. Topspin jump serve. Overpass. Good quick reaction there by the Nittany Lions. Right down the line, a nice kill from that right pin.
Leah Moore transferred from Euromont, Illinois State. Came over with head coach Leah Johnson, who was a former Illinois State coach. But there is action up front by the Spartans. They say no, no.
That one over to Tomlin. Delaware State sends that over, and Michigan State gets the job done there.
Trokborough with 2 aces in their last match, a 5-set loss to Bowling Green. Johnson awkwardly at the net, and it gets over. and then dumped on the other side. Crafty offense by Michigan State.
Setter, she's still able to just do a two-handed set.
Here tonight, including Taylor Humphreys High School. Rutgers hitter. Grew up about an hour from here. So coming in from New Jersey, but with a little hometown feel for her. Josia dives down to get that dig. And out to the pin, Gurkovic. And Chitty with the one-hander. Josia setting into the cross-court. Chitty with the dig. And a free ball coming for the Spartans. And that's dug one more time. Williams is there. Into the block and down. What a point out of the timeout.
Able to keep that ball in play, to get up, defend again, put up.
Spartans have got to get this service game figured out. And it hits the line. The Wildcats let that float serve go.
Hills, Michigan. Hold them, handles, set up. What a power opportunity right there for Moore. Blocked up front again. That's Duzema and Hold'em teaming up.
Josia over her head looking for Hold'em. Great dig by Josia to keep it alive, but it'll result in a free ball for Michigan. Going over the block is Kendall Murray. One more time, and Bishop comes flying through, and another free ball for the Wolverines. Murray once more drops the hammer, and Josia is there. And Michigan State takes control of that point.
To keep her team alive in the point, and then once again, Amani McCarthy.
Huge match for Michigan State. Really can't understate that. We'll take a look at the standings a little bit later on in this set as we get going. That's a big right hand.
Offensive end with two aces, none for Michigan State.
Set up at the net, a nice swing there.
Iowa State been close in a number of their matches. Both teams really wanted to come home with the win tonight. Wow.
The genesis of her career started out Big Ten Freshman of the Year, two-time All-American, and three-time All-Big Ten. Mia Tooman pops it up for Thorpe, and it's off the double block of Michigan State.
Right now's the time for a run if it's going to come. Berger setting up MacArthur. Dug out right back to him, but this time Q's able to respond. Antonio can't get it through that wall. Heavy Duzema fired up.
From Warsaw, Poland, Leah Johnson likes to go find players from across season. It landed in. North Carolina didn't get the good read on it.
Sometimes setters get into the mindset that if a hitter's going over the 10-foot line, that means the set is too far forward and they push it back further. But what's usually happening is the set is actually too far back and the hitter has to plant their feet in front of them to push back to get to where the set is. And so
they're going right at Franklin again. Serve in the middle and again stuffed by MacArthur.
Kulig serving for the Spartans. Service errors a problem early. Penn State in system. Weatherington rejected at the net. MacArthur goes up, as does Moore. That's a big rejection for MSU.
That's her 202nd. One of the many players on Michigan State with over 200 kills. That was going to be Amani MacArthur. Excuse me, that time in there. She gets the block.
But that's where her presence is really seen with the Illini.
Very prevalent presence up front is Kennedy Kellens, but getting it right over the head was Aaliyah Moore, and the Spartans.
Occur, but that point was in.
Ranging over, and it just, as we're seeing right there, finds it.
Everyone is 0-0. To her, it is a fresh slate coming into conference play. Up the middle, turned back, and how about the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week?
That gets started at the service line by Julia Bishop.
And another one that grazed the tape, but saved by Kinkellan, a block for MacArthur.
to see how they match up depending on the personnel Northwestern has out there as well.
And you typically see changes like that after a set. As it's Berger this time who finds the back line.
A lot of time just about bouncing back because those type of plays are going to happen.
Winding up off the blockers, Northwestern handles it. Duzema was right there, dumps it down. Good work up front.
Nice cross-court hit that time from Evie Duzema, the sophomore from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Bishop sends that one away. Set up for Chicoine. The Spartan block again.
Serve in play. Dennis thought it was deep, but it was on the line. Point for the Spartans. We're knotted at 21.
Her play, she doesn't get too worked up when she has these huge swings coming at her. She stays low. She has really great form. Steady addition to the back row.
That ace from
in the preseason poll and stole the first set tonight, and it's a service ace. A big reason why they won that opening set.
A little sloppy with their serve receive so far.
Well, it's not as consistent as they have been in the past, but a little revenge there for the for Michigan State.
Michigan State University. Staniszewska with the serve, and the service ace, 2 in a row for Karolina Staniszewska.
And Sanders awaiting that one, frozen up like a deer.
4th in the Big Ten in digs per set. This is someone who was also a starter on a Texas team before she transferred to East Lansing that went to the national championship game. In the back row is here's an ace by Hold'em.
It's great when you serve the ball between
and say, hey, I need 65 balls a night.
She's a bit of a silent assassin.
Oh, nice serve.
She's able to put it right in that back corner. Passers think.
They wish they had Karolina Staniszewska right now. They do not need Hold'em to go down. What an ace.
She had a good effort last time. Let's see if she can do it again. Handled that time by Stinson. Winding up, and MacArthur up front. She's been big time against the Wildcats.
Normally come out with jetpacks on. Last night they did the same exact thing, taking the opening frame against Northwestern. Big swing that time on the far side.
And Yosia, out of the injury timeout, finds the floor for her first ace of the afternoon.
As the Spartans pick up point number 13, and now serving will be Cameron Berger. Terry blocked up front by Grace Kelly. And the Illini keep it alive. Nunji will try it. And Bohm active up front, blocking the hit from MacArthur. Vanessa Pan on the dig. Mosier up to Nunji, but rejected by Aaliyah Moore.
Fierce blocks and attempts here as the Illini go back through. Grace Kelly, this last one. Aaliyah Moore just right there.
Having read and reacted well all day.
Yosia with a service ace there. Delaware misreading that situation. 6-1 scoring run now, 22-15, nearing the end of this second set.
Up a point. With Berger pushing it short. Navarrete and Stinson were on their heels, not their toes. And it's an ace.
Here's Yosia. Dug out, some trouble with that one. Across and blocked up front. Kulig coming up big. The freshman, you can see how excited her teammates are for her.
Here's Yosia. One of 2 seniors on this squad, a Michigan State team that is in rebuilding, but way ahead of schedule. Humphrey gets blocked, rejected.
Collins came into this match 7th in the Big Ten in hitting percentage at .385. And speaking of hitting percentage, MacArthur, who tried the swing there, came in with a hitting percentage of .364.
Wildcats looking to split this series. And that one landed in. It looked like it was going to carry out for a second, but then found that corner. Service ace.
He's given his players the green light. Be risky. Go ahead and serve aggressive. And you can see that with that risk comes missed serves. And you have to aim high for those hands because you go low, it's going to get blocked.
The 1-1 serve is going to be an ace that goes right through the gap between Barry and Barnes.